Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode of Hexmagazine program. Today we celebrate a Children's Day, so I give my microphone and camera to the children. These are boys, these are 4 boys, 2 of them are my sons and 2 of them are my colleagues' sons. So I let them introduce for you.
Nathaniel, Olivier,
I'm Matty.
Jeremy Chavinsky.
So I give them this, and they will unpack this Memoir 44 game expansion, and they will share their opinion about this expansion to you. So let's start. Okay guys, so you can start.
Right.
What game is it, Matti?
Through Jungle and there's a Memoir 44
Expansion?
expansion.
Yeah.
That's why I said Jungle and Through
And-
Jungle and Zen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. What we can see on an envelope? Is it the second
Second what?
what?
Second World War, I think.
Yeah, Second World War. Yeah, it's the second battle map expansion from the second series of battle maps. This expansion contains 2 pre-printed maps in overload size, and these maps allow us to fight in Guadalcanal for Henderson Field and play second Battle of El Alamein, named Operation Lightfoot, on the desert. To comfortably play, it is recommended you have 1 copy of Memoir 44, of course, and the Pacific Theater and Mediterranean Theater expansion. So, Matti,
Let's
just open
Let's do it.
and
Drum roll, everybody. Right, it's done.
okay, it's done.
Yep. So here we
Be carefully.
opened. I think it's paper, like map.
Yeah, so maybe
no-
start from the cards
Oh,
on the
cards.
envelope. Just open the
Can
box
I open them? Yeah.
carefully. Do not destroy
Ah.
my envelope.
Right, you open this one.
Yeah,
Can you open that?
and we tell
No drum
A
roll.
few
Not
words.
yet. Not yet.
a few words.
You broke this envelope. Nothing inside. I just broke it.
Give me that, please. Yeah.
We break it.
So as you can see, we have 2 overload pre-printed scenarios and 6 standard scenarios inside. The boys will show you them.
Very well secured, I would say. In plastic
Good.
and for plastic.
Thanks.
Plastic and plastic.
And plastic and plastic. Just wait for Oliver.
Oh, plastic over here and a plastic over here.
Matti, take the
Take the watch.
papers, shrinks from Olivier. Give me that.
So you can't really
No,
open
open.
stuff.
And then one more.
And what
Yeah.
else? So you can open this
I
one,
remove all the
and you can open this one.
shrinks.
Right, Jeremy, I'll help you. Right, when you
Shall I
finish,
help?
give me the cards. Oh, Jeremy.
Boys are opening combat cards that have been introduced to Memoir 44 game a few years ago to extend the basic mechanics with additional aspects related to the place where we will fight. Previously, we received 2 decks of cards, one for winter campaigns and second for urban fights. Now we get 2 decks more. Yeah, Matti?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 decks more.
Thanks.
First one is used to play battles on the Pacific Island. Which one?
Pacific.
Please show these cards to camera.
Oh,
Little bit
sorry.
closer, alright? We have the French version of cards. I don't know French, so I will not translate it for you. I try to find the English cards. Yeah. Some Spider Hole, Reinforcements, Hero Bubble, Tropical Fever, Pullback, Out of Ammo, and so on and so on. These cards are provided to jungle battles, so it's a Pacific theater of the game. And the second deck, the Matty will present you the second deck.
Second deck.
Yeah.
I separated them for you because English and French. French pile.
I think the people will not
The
see
French
it.
pile. And
Yeah.
the English pile, which I think I can understand.
So the second deck is provided to play battles on the African desert. As you remember, combat cards can be played by any player in his turn along with the command card under some restriction, of course, specified by the rules. Well, it was a little reminder from my side, despite I'm sure you knew and remember that. Okay. Have you shown all the cards?
Nearly, but I missed.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Did you tell us something about these cards or no, just show? Okay, nice. So you can now open the maps.
Together, do it together.
Carefully, please.
So,
Do not destroy like envelope.
nah.
So let's check the first map.
Stop everybody, please.
Carefully, 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 please. So, okay. Maybe we start from the.
And there's those images that my dad can have and talk about them right now.
Yeah. So we have an explanation to how to use the combat cards. I think it's well-known mechanism. So just to show you, it's released on the same level as previously.
Dada.
And we have, as usually, a lot of counters, bazookas, minefields, some spiders, exit counters, camouflage, Molotov cocktails, and so on and so on.
So, should we talk about the desert or the land thing first?
As you wished.
Land or alright, talk about the thing. World. Talk about land.
So, Jeremy, please step back. Maybe one by one, alright?
Yeah, one by one.
So maps are huge, as you can see. The first is Operation Lightfoot. It was the second Battle of El Alamein, and it was a really big turning point in the desert campaign in the North Africa during the Second World War. It was the first seriously victory of the British land forces over German armies, and success in this battle has changed the entire campaign. Most British historians believe that this battle was one of the two victories, the second was Stalingrad, that contributed to the defeat Germany in Second World War. And guys, do you know that one Polish invention played a key role in this Allied victory? Do you know what invention it was? It was Polish invention, used massively in this before this battle and during this battle.
Mines?
Close, but not exactly. Yeah, it was. But say it in English.
I know it in Polish, but I don't know it in
was
English.
Mine detector.
Mine detector.
It's
Yeah.
metal or mine detector. Yeah. The attack of the Allied forces on the north before Operation Lightfoot has begun was blocked by huge minefields laid to defend Afrika Corps positions, surrounded German units very tightly. In that moment, the Polish invention has played an invaluable role. Thanks to use it on a mass scale, a corridor in the minefields could be opened and Allied armored units could get through and tip balance of the victory on the side of Allies. That's right.
Is that
Okay.
everything about this map?
Show the second African map.
This one?
Yeah.
Right, John.
We have 4 maps, yeah?
4, yes. And
It's a
that's
standard scenario. Yeah.
side.
This is standard scenario.
I'll do it.
What? St. Joseph's Farm. And the second side?
And the second side is
Yeah.
like this. It is
Spake La Tunisia on this side.
Spain,
Yeah.
Tunisia.
Okay.
Is that everything about this map?
Yeah, I think
Check.
yes. So, but you can now turn. No, on the second side is
Yes.
any desert scenario.
Wait there,
On the-
wait there.
Wait, guys. I think it's a desert on the other
Yes.
side. Yeah.
Yes. So turn it around again.
No, it's alright.
Oh.
Just. Yeah, and it's Bardia. Yeah, it's Bardia.
Bardia. I think it's
So, in the Battle of El Alamein, German commander Rommel was also misled in the direction of the British assault, heading his main forces, two armored divisions, the German 21st and the Italian Ariete, south, as he expected British assault exactly there. Bilbao Allies' false north-south barrel pipeline performed perfectly its disinformation role. So the Fox seemed to be not very clever and far-sighted that time. And Rommel, as you know, guys,
Is it David?
finally lost the battle and had to retreat up to Tunisia. And Germans' defeat and wiping out from North Africa has been confirmed by Allies troops landing on the Algerian and Moroccan beaches during Operation Torch. So what do you think about these maps?
Maps.
About the desert maps.
Desert.
Are they huge?
Wait, I think there's one. I think it's going to be interesting to play because the teams are likely like.
You like
very
playing
fair.
on desert?
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
like playing on
Or
desert. I like.
D-Day scenarios, maybe? Pacific Theater?
It might be easy.
But
for
the
them
Pacific
to
Theatre is-
use the war because there's not much things to look at.
Yeah.
And it's nearly as clear as a blank space. for them
Yeah.
to
Yeah, and then
have a war.
on the Pacific.
So that's why we play over those scenarios on the floor.
Yeah, because they're
'Cause
very
the-
big,
Yeah, the maps are
And-
very huge, and
and we need to like.
we need
have
a lot of space to
And
to lay them on the
time.
lay them on the
Yeah.
lay them on the table.
Table.
We have not so big table, such
No,
a
we
big
don't.
table. Yeah.
Only about
Okay,
one
so I take-
About one.
I take the map. Okay, so let's start from the smaller map.
Yeah, that's right.
So we have to here.
It's called Town Kuyon
Yeah, read it.
Roadblock.
Talcan
Roadblock.
Roadblock. Roadblocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
from
where is
roadblocks.
roadblocks here?
Probably here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Road.
Here.
Road.
I can even see.
Yeah, they are
The
in two
grey-
groups.
The grey ones are
The Japanese.
Japanese.
Gold one.
So what do you think about this map?
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be pretty fun to play because the teams are fair and you never know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you guys, you're interested? A bit, maybe?
A bit.
Because you have never played Memoir 44 before. So maybe you like the
This map looks
war games, or no?
Yeah.
Because I know you play another games,
Like
not
King's
exactly
Armory.
war games. Some
King's Armory.
so King's Armory, yeah.
Seven Wonders of the World.
Seven Wonders,
Of the
yeah.
World.
Wonders of the World.
Settlers of Catan,
Settlers, yeah.
Ticket to Ride, of
Ticket
course,
to Ride,
yeah.
Yes. Like those fantasy.
Do you like these maps?
I like it.
They're pretty huge. So you
Yeah.
play with that.
Yeah.
Put the
You can play with 8 person each overlord, so these bigger map scenarios. So
Big,
you
isn't
you
it?
play as a 3 on every, because the map is divided on 3 areas, and
So
every
three
every
there,
every
three
area
there,
has, yeah,
three
and every area has its own commander.
No, it's
And-
one,
yeah,
two, three,
and-
6, 9,
Yeah,
12,
and
6,
and
18, 21.
yeah.
6. Now.
Yeah, but it's okay. I know,
One past
but it's
six.
a 3. It's a 3
1,
sections:
2, 3, 4,
left,
6.
center, and right.
Yeah, left and right.
Yeah. and you know, and you have three players responsible for each section, and one head chef commander.
That means do this, do that. Do
Yeah,
do
just
that.
give.
Never
and
do that. Never
he
do
gives.
that.
You know, no. He gives only one card to. He want to play to any section commanders, and he can say nothing to him. He may be frustrated because he might be done not what he like to do.
I don't know what to do.
Headshot when he's not happy.
Okay, so I tell you.
Or Ember's coming and she's gonna do a headshot.
7th of August 1942, Allied units, mainly formed from US Marines, landed on Guadalcanal Island on Pacific.
Yeah.
And they plan to use Guadalcanal as a base. The Allied units, they plan to use Guadalcanal as a base to support the future campaigns there, and try to capture or neutralize Japanese forces with their communication roads in this area. And American units have gained almost finished airport in Guadalcanal very easily because it has been weakly defended by the opponent Japanese forces. Try to find a scenario about Henderson Field maybe.
Oh, it's probably in here.
Yeah, it's probably. So
Oh.
no, just leave it. Yeah, just leave these maps and
That is-
show
Wait, me doing it.
show this map to the fans.
I'm not sure if it's this one. This is Pont to the Pavilion or something. Wait, Helgu Bruma, that's probably this one. And it's Payagi. It's Payagi Bruma.
Burma, yeah. So it's not Henderson Field. Where is Henderson Field? Road to Henderson Field. Okay, so I understand now. So it's
Very hilly map.
yeah, it's no, you know.
Jungly and hilly map because lots of hills and a bit of jungle. There's a longer river and
there's an alligator creek.
and Alligator Creek where probably alligators live.
Yeah.
There's a Division HQ
Yeah,
camp for the Americans.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and there are 3 exits for the Japanese probably.
So we have there the later phase of fights for Guadalcanal. Just after the airport was captured and named Henderson Field in a memory of Marines Major
Marines, yes.
Lofton Henderson, one of the commanders killed during the Battle of Midway, and he was the first Marines aviator who fell in the Battle of Midway. So you know the Battle of Midway.
Yeah, Battle of Midway.
What happened there?
The Americans bombarded.
No,
the other way
4
around.
Japanese carriers were
Yeah.
sunk.
Yeah, the Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
they suffered heavy losses in
They lost 5,
4.
4, and
An American lost 1.
1.
Yeah. Yeah. So surprised by the American offensive on Guadalcanal, the Japanese tried to recapture mentioned airport several times. So I think it's a scenario about recapturing, attempt of recapturing of the Henderson Field. And the land battles, naval battles, and of course continuous battle in the air led finally to the 3-day series of night battles that were decisive for the outcome of the campaign. In December 1942, Japanese headquarters has decided to abandon their attempts to recapturing Guadalcanal and withdrew all the troops. And the Battle of the Guadalcanal has finished. Yeah. So,
Yes.
and what do you think about this map?
It's
So
big.
we have all necessary cards, all needed
And
cards are
there's more
pre-printed, on the both sides of the
Yes.
map, yeah.
And there's more Americans.
So we don't need any cards, any counters, because we have everything on the map. What we need?
And we need only the figures that.
Figures and dices and cards
dice
to play.
And cards. and
Cards, everything.
and people.
Cards to play
You
because it's a card-driven game.
And
So you
cards,
need to play some card, and then you made some action with the unit on the map.
Yes,
And
and
people.
This these cards are describing only the special features of units, of terrain.
Creates combat.
Yeah, and combat. Yeah,
Yes, and
that's right.
and we need people to do the
Like
actual
the
thing.
places and the people, how strong they are, and things.
So which one map is?
The deserts or
Desert? You prefer desert campaigns or
Desert.
jungle campaigns?
yeah.
Deserts.
In the
So if you have to choose jungle or desert, which one you choose?
can I make my
Desert
No,
or
jungles, because it's
Jun-
trickier for
No,
them to
desert,
fight. On the
desert,
desert, it's
desert.
so
Yeah.
easy.
Desert.
can I make my point? In there, like
fights
the graphics.
on a desert are more maneuver? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can move your tank very fast and for very long distance. And in the jungle,
You have to, like,
every meter is very heavy to
right.
achieve.
Yeah.
To achieve, yeah, because you have trees.
Trees.
Opponent could be
Opponent.
everywhere.
Mountains,
Yeah.
mountains.
Like the
Yeah,
Japanese.
on the Pacific Island, yeah, we have volcanoes, mountains, yeah, that's
Can
right.
I make a point about the graphics?
Or
Yeah.
just hiding
Yeah,
for
so
river.
Yeah.
in the desert ones, the hills are like very smooth, so
Yeah.
very smooth. So the thing looks unrealistic. But on the jungle things, like everything is pretty clear. Like the rocks on the hills and the jungles, every tree can be spotted. So I
Yeah.
think the graphic prize wins the jungle bit.
Yeah. It's your opinion.
Yes, my opinion.
Yeah, that's okay. And
Yeah.
you guys?
Those two can have different opinions to me. Like
Yeah.
I have jungles.
Yeah.
yeah, jungles.
'Cause it's tricky to
You
fight.
prefer desert, yeah?
Yeah,
So-
we like desert.
So-
Yeah, I guess you like the sand.
So guys, let's make a summary. So we have 6 pre-painted standard scenarios, yeah?
Six.
6.
2, 4.
6 standard scenarios. Check them
Can I
out.
just check it?
And 2 overlords, yeah?
Yes.
So
Because it's a double-sided map, so we have on the one side is Guadalcanal, and on the
Other side is
second is
Desert.
Operation Lightfoot,
Lightfoot.
Battle of El Alamein, the second Battle of El Alamein.
and there's lots of pyramids
Yeah.
on it.
Pyramids.
Yeah.
Oh right. Look,
Ruins.
the hills are very smooth. Like it looks like it's Play-Doh or something.
Yes, like
They look like
Mashed
circular.
potatoes.
They look circular and
They
like
look circular and
cutted potatoes in half.
yeah, yeah,
They're like wiggly.
or like Polish pierogi.
yeah.
And they
like Polish pierogi.
And they like
Yeah, there's
pyramids.
with ham. With
no,
with cheese.
no with cheese, with meat.
With
With
meat.
meat only.
Cheese. I like it with cheese.
Or with cabbage.
Yeah. On
Yeah,
it's a yeah Christmas Eve. Oh, you're talking about Christmas Eve food.
Yeah, like
Yeah. No meat, just cabbage
and
and
fish.
fish, and
Yeah, fish.
inside the pierogi is cabbage and mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I like mushrooms. So
Special kind of mushrooms. Special, very aromatic kind of mushrooms. Yes.
So
But we are talking about
And
the desert. There's
salzu.
no mushroom on the
And
desert, I
salzu.
think.
And
I
salzu.
think.
Only very
And
primitive mushrooms, maybe.
Yeah.
And salzu.
All right. On
Yeah.
overall,
And beetroot.
I
Beetroot too.
think me and my dad are going to have fun playing this. I think.
Last time we played breakthrough scenario, Mokra battle.
And I won.
September.
Or did you? Yeah, I won.
You won.
I was the Germans,
Yeah.
aka the Hitler people.
And what do you think about the cards?
The cards, they have good graphics and
Yeah.
I guess we're going to be different kinds of
some of
cards.
them are very funny and some of them are serious.
They have
Serious.
similar graphics.
And my second
Like
surname
before-
is serious. And I'm serious.
Yeah, it's very similar, like urban. They are very similar to urban cards and winter cards. Oh, minesweeping. we don't know the special rules to this scenario now. We just open the envelope
Special
to
rules.
show you the maps, counters, and cards. So I think we can say now
Goodbye.
One more thing.
one more thing, okay, Martin?
Yeah,
Just one more thing.
the Americans in here are like trapped because the Japanese
They are not
here.
Americans.
Yeah, Oh.
It's El Alamein, British. Commonwealth, to be, very exact.
They're more
Yeah,
trapped.
Commonwealth forces
I thought the middle ones were the Americans
against
and
Germans
then
and Italian units.
the
Axis units against Allied units.
Allies.
Allied. Against Allies or Allied units. We have British, Commonwealth forces,
Japanese.
and Axis forces. They clash together.
Fight.
And
I fight.
where are the minefields on this map? Show me these minefields. Yeah. Swept by the
Actually,
Polish mine detectors.
Yeah.
Not Polish maybe, but Polish invention.
Yeah, British invention.
Yeah. The people doesn't know about it, but mine detector is a Polish invention.
And the thing on the tanks where you don't have to cut the hole inside the tank, but like, tell them so.
It's time to say what?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
It was nice to meet you, and see you in the next episode.
Bye bye.
Next year with those two is
They will, next year they will be 1 year older,
1 year old.
so they will have
I'm gonna
they will have
be
much more to say, I think, because
Yeah.
we are working with them every day. So
And I
thank
think,
you for watching,
and
and
please leave
see you in the next episode.
And please leave a subscribe and click the.
It's not important. It's not important.
And
But
then
thank you.
we need
Thank you
we need
for.
more than 25 high fives.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, and we need some likes and subscribe.
Yeah, thank you.
And we hate